This is the experimental show. And it comes and goes, how crazy we get here and what experiments we do and what the purpose is. But this show is directly tied to our brand new crowdfunding, new addition to the studio that we're doing here, which we've been talking about and working on for quite a bit. We're adding a bar into our glass blowing studio. It's going to have drinks, it's going to have coffee, it's going to have smoothies, and we've been working on the ceiling, we've been polishing the floor, and now we're looking to put together some funds to make this happen. So as part of anyone who donates throughout this donation process, we wanted to design an exclusive murini. And I'll get into what a murini is in a second as you see this video. But this exclusive murini, there were 4 or 5 blues that I did right there, couldn't fit it in the mold. This murini would be given out to everyone who donates as a token of our appreciation. Something we probably wouldn't make again, but it's a memorial piece and a pretty cool thing. The idea was that I wanted to do a star encased in clear glass with all the blues of the bar. So as I was talking there, I was going through 3 or 4 different, I can't quite remember, blues. Swirled them up. Michelle got a great shot of that glass dripping in the hole and twirling, swirling up and getting all radical. And then now I hit the star mold. I tried to tighten up the edges here, depending on how many shows you guys have watched, if you can see our body language, if you see how we're feeling about everything. I didn't really love that, even though I'm giving you a thumbs up. It looked a little sloppy and a little funky, but what we were going to do now is this move. No, we got to encase this thing, and we can't just, with all those indents and valleys and crevices, you can't just dip it into the clear. So what we're going to do after we get this going is line each of those valleys with clear glass, fill them in real good, and then once it's a round sphere again, then we can get a true nice solid gather on top of that. Looks like this was going in back for round 2 here. We did a couple attempts at this and chopped the videos around for the best shots for you. This mold is super slim. I mean, look at that. It's not really how glass moves, and after this video, we kind of were talking about how Joey was preheating the mold a little bit to get it so it slid in there a little bit better, but we were talking about literally just ladling glass out of the furnace. Like, there's no time to put color on it and to get it all cooled down before you go in there, even though blues are some of the softest colors we have. Put 1 layer of each on there, and then we might get another swirl shot here. This is a really neat technique. It kills 2 birds with 1 stone. If you're into killing birds, it's not my gig. But basically, I got all 3 colors layered on there, and I just stopped turning. And while it's in the heat, it's still picking up heat, still getting ready for the mold. You stop turning, and it just drips down. You swirl it back up, and it's pretty much the most natural swirlage you can have upon the glass. Our star shape doesn't look too starry, but we're not talking about the sides, we're talking about looking at it from the front. It would look like a star. Here's Joey Walker. You guys know him. He's at the shop, one of our great glass blowers. He's bringing over a clear runner that we're going to lay down. Super juicy. Look at this. Gets a second one out of it. Maybe a little fold, I think, because it was thin. Nope, that's the next one. But you got to do that. We don't want air bubbles trapped in there. That'll cause issues when you're chopping it down. You guys notice all the pipes back there by Joey against the Marver. We just sorted through all of our tools in the shop and all of our blowpipes and all of our punties that we own from 20 years ago till now. We resorted them all, tested them all, and then sorted them for the mobile unit, the Renaissance Festival, and here at the studio. Made a pretty cool VIP video on that. If you guys are new to the show, liking and subscribing is a huge thing. Show us some love, spread the words. We're just a family-run glass shop here in Dearborn, doing the best we can, having a blast. Learning a lot about technology along the way. But if you're a VIP subscriber, it's $4.99 a month. We make some exclusive videos on some behind-the-scenes action that we have going on in the shop. That's one of them. That should be coming out here pretty soon. We're working on getting a certified schedule for you guys, but there's also more perks to it. You get first pick on some of the insider products, new products coming out, free tickets to shows, virtual and in-house shows, and many other things. There's a beautiful list, little icon next to your name on the YouTube channel. We're really trying to pump up YouTube here and see what we can do. We started on Facebook. We're transferring over, kind of working both of them. But the video quality is just so good on YouTube, and we love and appreciate all you guys. Drop a comment if you guys are brand new to the show. That's me. My name's Jacob. You got Joey Walker working with us. Michelle's my mom. She started the business with Chris Nordine, who you saw in the background a little bit ago. We've got a beautiful building here in Dearborn, Michigan, and since 2020, when all that business went down, we've really started getting to work. Super cool, just dripping hot glass. It looks just like honey. And if anybody's watched the show, I know a lot of you guys have seen our shows before. You may have seen those things, we call them ladders on the floor. Does anybody have any idea what those ladders would be used for? Would love to see that in the comments right here around the 7-minute mark before we get to business. So there you can start to see the star. Look at that. Looks more like a starfish or maybe even a turtle, but it is a blue star. It looks yellow because that's 2,100 degrees right now. But I'm rolling it up, and I'm not just shaping it, I'm really trying to equalize all the temperature of it. And that's the key component to pulling cane, is heating it, shaping it, cooling it, heating it, and with different colors that melt at different temperatures, you gotta do it many times to get that perfectly good. So I probably did it 5 or 6 times before we went for this pull here. I drop it on there, and right out loud I said, "Nice stick, Jake," because I totally stuck it on the side, but it didn't matter. We're not doing a twist here, so it's not as important. But we start yanking it just like candy here, and I'm gonna hand one side off to Joey, and we gotta be in line, in sync, turning the same way. Got a little fast forward, you love to see it. Super slow, synchronized, walking backwards, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, and look at the color changing right now as it's going. We didn't want to pull it too thin. It's starting to stiffen up now. You can see me leaning into it, and that's pretty much it. I know it was fast forward, but that pull took probably 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30 seconds max, and it solidified. We popped it off the end, a little touch of the tweezers, cold metal, broke it right off. There's Joey's end, broke it right off. We're looking at it, we're like, what's going on in there? Michelle made a great point, probably shouldn't have done transparent colors because it doesn't stand out as vibrant, but there is the final piece for you guys. A little star, something to be improved on, but pretty darn cool looking. And there's your size, a lot of action in there. Maybe a color on the outside would look really good. But stay tuned, folks, and if you guys do donate for our project here in Dearborn, come visit us, check it out. We really appreciate you for that. Whether it's $5 or $10,000, you're gonna get a Murini plus many other cool things. Like and subscribe and spread the word, you guys. We appreciate it. We love what we do. We love that you guys love the art of glass blowing, and we hope we can give you some more cool content here coming up soon. So cheers and have a great, beautiful, beautiful time in your life.